It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Another challenge episode. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow meow's here.
Oh, it was a kitty cat battle for the ages. Meow, meow versus the cat himself. I'm a little sad.
I am too. Leo was a good character on this show.
I know. I would have rather Enzo go home.
Yeah. But, you know, this way Enzo can still just coast, doing as little as he possibly can.
Enzo will do his
So,
goal of making
He'll
it to
be
the
great
end
TV.
and losing like he always does. You know, Enzo, the prophecy must be fulfilled.
Yes, of course. That's the only way things can go for him. Yeah.
Leo basically usually does that too, though. So it was, you know, only one may survive, though. It's like a, you know, Highlander type situation, though.
Yeah, there's like a crack in the universe now ever since David got past week 1. Now everything is changing.
Everything is totally shifting. Yeah.
Could you believe David's face when he realized he's like, I made it to the equivalent of what a merge or a jury point is? This is amazing. I can't even believe I'm here right now.
He's like, again? What? I'm a real contender. Are you surprised that when The Amazing Race was announced, that this most recent cast, that Derek X was there, but David wasn't? I really thought that they were going to try to. I was like, they're so obsessed with David, they put him on the challenge. Why didn't we? They
couldn't find anyone to be his partner.
Enzo. I thought we were going to get David and Enzo on The Amazing Race.
That'd be great. Yeah. Well, maybe it's just because Derek accepted, and so that's why. Because they would have been the last call, right? They would have been the last.
Meow meow's here.
That's Team Meow Meow.
Meow Meow is here, and David's,
or is it Meow 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 Meow? I don't, because he's the Meow Meow, so there's got to be 4 meows now.
It's David now a Meow Meow?
No, well, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you were thinking it would be Enzo and Leo.
And Leo, it could be.
it should have been those two. Oh, I was thinking it'd be David and Enzo.
No, David
like
and
best
Enzo
buds.
would be good.
Yeah. Because David's the star of the team, though.
Yeah.
Because David has to go on, because the casting, they just love David.
The only problem is Enzo would probably be ready to board the plane, and he'd be like, "Nah, man, I can't do this.
No, man,
I'm afraid of planes.
It's so high up in the air, yo. I'm from the streets. The streets are close to the ground, yo. I don't even know the insurance on planes. They're not in my wheelhouse. They'd be in my air house, yo. Get it? Because like that in the air, they ain't in my wheelhouse. Wheels are on the ground, yo.
Those mechanic checks, they ain't thorough, yo. I've learned about this. I read about this.
Yo. I can't adjust this, yo. Everyone loves Enzo, though.
I know it.
His social game is on point. Ben was like, I don't want to make friends. I didn't come here to make friends. I'm like, yes, we all know this fucking line, Ben. We know you're just, but he's like, Enzo is my light. I just want to live, laugh, love with Enzo.
He's gonna quit for Enzo, Ben is.
Sure. That's his new thing.
I'm here because I made friends, and I want Enzo to go to the end and not win.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give up my place for Enzo.
He's like, that final is just going to tear me apart when I get there. I just can't do it. Enzo, you have to take my place. Have all my money. Enzo's like, I'm qualified, yo. I don't need your money. Ben's like, I can't. Enzo, you need my money to qualify.
It's going to happen. The prophecy will be fulfilled. It will.
Yeah. Enzo is qualified now, right?
He is.
Yeah,
so he can go to the final.
He's qualified, yo.
Yeah. qualified for a great new insurance package.
Yes.
Oh, I was thrilled to finally get to see the big Hall brawl this season. Very fun.
Yeah,
But we didn't get to see Danny in it though. That's what's bullshit about it.
I know. It does suck kind of when the Hall brawl just comes down to like it often comes down to size, but like sometimes it's awesome when they're a little better matched up with size, or like they're able to like the smaller person can come up with the strategy, but this was just such like Enzo just trucked him, which still was awesome, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah.
How tall would you say Enzo is? Or is it that Leo's shorter? Because he was kind of towering over him, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I think that Leo's probably Enzo's probably like 6 feet tall.
He's at least
Over?
6 foot. He's at least 6 foot.
6'2". And Leo's probably like
Wonder-
5'10".
I wonder
to
if this
5'8".
is I wonder if this is Googleable.
Meow meow
tall?
height. And then Leo
meow meow height.
kitty cat height. Leo the
8
lion height.
inches tall, it says.
Enzo big brother
What's his last name? Enzo
height. He's 6 feet in height, Enzo Palumbo.
Oh, okay. So Leo must be pretty short then.
Leo Amazing Race height. Must include height. He, that's not him. This can't be him because it says nope, that's not him. This Leo Suter, who the fuck is that? It's an actor. We're gonna have to interview him. Oh, it says estimated height according to information-cradle.com. I don't know
Very
what the
reliable
fuck this
source.
is. Yes, is 5'10". Yeah, but that's what it kind of seems like. It kind of seems like that. But I think like Enzo just seems like bigger.
Yeah.
And like Enzo has like muscle.
He does. He's been working out a lot over the last.
Yeah, he's just a bigger, tougher guy.
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
pretty obvious that when I saw what elimination it was, I was like, Leo is fucked.
He's definitely like, since he played in, I think his season was Big Brother 12 before All Stars. He had a pretty big transformation from the way he looked in BB12
Oh, really?
to All Star. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I mean, it wasn't huge, but like he has worked out a lot since then. Let's just say that.
Yeah, like he's a swole guy. Oh yeah, he definitely looks like a little less ripped. Yeah, and he's just a bigger.
He had
dude.
dad bod in
Mhm.
in BB12. Yeah.
He's definitely a bit. Yeah, he's just a bigger guy than Leo, and it just comes up to, and that's the problem with some of these eliminations. It just comes to luck of the draw, and Leo just drew wrong, and he didn't have and it just came down to the so if you weren't Survivor or Big Brother, you were going to get thrown in, and Leo was the only person who wasn't, so he was getting thrown in no matter what.
Yep. Angela's wheeling and dealing. Got him
Yeah.
right into that ring.
Usually in Hall Brawl 2, I feel like they run from the bells, but they ran from the hallway. Like usually they have a longer amount of time to really run at each other, which I think is more fun because then they collide fast. They collide even harder. I'm
Yeah.
like, why are they running from the hallways? They're barely colliding. I want to
Yeah.
see people fucking get concussions,
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're you're cheering for concussions now.
Yeah, but it's more intense that way, I'm like, are they making Hall Brawl safer?
I don't understand why Leo just didn't grab some dirt and throw it in Enzo's eyes. That's what I would have done.
Ben, why are they wearing pads and helmets?
You're right. They're a bunch of babies, is what they are.
It's Hall Brawl, not Hall Cuddle Fest. Like, what is this?
Why
think
didn't
the
they
name
give
is a
them
misnomer.
knives? Why didn't they give them knives?
Why don't they have knives? Hall Duel.
Hall duel, Hamilton style.
Yes. Pistols.
Pistols, old pistol, antique pistols.
Yes, antique pistols. So it's a little safe because they just,
Yeah.
the
Well,
it just
the
goes
part
anywhere.
of the challenge is you have to clean the gun, you have to clean the barrel, and you
Yeah,
have to
we'll
load
give
the
them
gun. But you have to
muskets.
load the gunpowder.
We'll give them muskets, and TJ is like, and TJ commands them when to fire. Cannons.
About face.
Hey,
Aim.
hey, that would be just as fair as this Hall Brawl was, because Enzo, there was no way he was gonna lose,
You're right.
even with the stitches.
Enzo knows a thing about antique guns because he, for renter's insurance and homeowners insurance, he appraises them. I'm sure.
Are you saying that he uses a gun to make people adjust their insurance?
No, I'm saying he knows their value.
Oh, okay. So I just don't believe that's his job. It's a cover. There's no. What is insurance adjuster? It's a fake job.
Yeah, we all know he's a Santa at the mall.
Yes.
That's what you're getting at, right?
Yes. So I had a friend growing up, and he came from this big Italian family, and we were all convinced that my friend's dad was in the mob. You know, we're from northern New Jersey, like where The Sopranos was filmed, right? And we're like, dude, what does your dad do again? And his dad's like this big Italian guy, like he kind of like Tony Soprano body. Really nice family, love them, but you know. And we're like, what does your dad do? He's like, my dad sells terminals. And we're like, that is not a job. What is a terminal? Like, there's no way. Like, dude, your dad is in the mob. Like, open up your mind. Your family is in the mafia. So his dad comes up to me one day. He goes, so I'm just going to make up a name for my friend. So Tony tells me, you think I'm in the mafia. His name was very similar to Tony. It's such a stereotypical Italian name. Tony tells me, I think you're in the mafia.
It's either Tony or Polly. That's what they all
something
are,
like
right?
that. So Tony tells me you think I'm in the mafia, and I turned white. I was just like, no, I never said that. I never said that. I never said that, Mr. Italian father.
You're peeing your pants.
I'm peeing my pants. I never said that. Please don't throw me in the river and drown me, please. I was like, what is a terminal? So my friend claimed it was like those like ATM swiper things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, there's no way your house would be this big if your dad sold just those things. It's a cover up. Dude, they went from a small house one year to a really big house the next.
That's when he became made.
I'm telling you, dude, it made
He's a made man.
no sense.
Yeah.
And then I talked to his cousins, and they were like, let's just say our parents aren't in the mafia, but if they needed to get something done, they could get it done. And I was like, so your parents are in the mafia.
Oh man, you're gonna have a hit out on you now.
Oh yeah, they're all listening.
You're doomed.
Dude, they've been following me my whole life.
They're big reality podcast fans.
Dude,
yeah.
everyone there's so many people in North Jersey in the mob. It's real. Like it's real. So that's why I'm convinced that Enzo Insurance Adjuster. Mm-hmm.
Oh right, that's how we got started on this.
Yeah, I promise it's relevant. It's relevant. Like everything we talk about. We're gonna see a post on Reddit and be like, "Have you guys listened to this challenge podcast? It's not even a challenge podcast. What are these guys doing?" Just kidding. No one cares about us.
That's in our wildest dreams that someone.
Yes. Someone cares about us.
Oh my god.
Should we talk about this episode?
Yeah, fine. I don't understand why they throw out such a sick algorithm, personally.
I know.
It's so sick, dude.
Can't you use something about the sick algorithm for the for at least if you make it individuals, like to decide who goes first at least?
Yeah. Come on, why not? or
Yeah,
do like an algorithm for like what they're gonna have for dinner, or
Yeah.
I don't know, where they sleep at night.
I would
Come
have
on.
it decide all my decisions if you have it there.
Yeah, yeah. Computers know best
Yes.
at the end of the day. Mm-hmm.
It's so obvious that Ben is gonna like win this fucking thing. He's like, I'm gonna need to put myself into elimination right off the bat. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna win. Come on.
The daily,
Yeah. I was like,
not
he's
the
gonna-
whole thing. I hope.
No, the daily. No, not the whole thing. Just this episode. I'm like, it's just like I'm like Ben. All of a sudden has a huge edit. I'm like, okay, we haven't
Yeah.
seen you in a while.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know Tyson's
Ben-
nervous, but
Ben said he wants to work with Tyson going forward because he likes doing things the hard way. Yeah, because like quitting is the hardest way. Yeah, absolutely. Going to the end, it's really hard to quit. So you know, that's what it is, right?
yes, yes. Why doesn't he just quit again? That's really the thing to do.
It's really hard. It's the hardest way.
Did he catch Kyland disease this time with this whole like going to the end with the best people thing? What is happening? Why do
I
people want to
don't
go
know.
to the end with the toughest people?
Ben gets pretty weird the further along every show goes for him. Like he starts, you know what I mean? He gets like some weird form of Stockholm syndrome or something, where he's like, he gets goofy, he gets a little out of his own head, and it's very strange. Like he becomes a different player in the later stages of the game when he plays.
It's like
Very weird.
you guys come from Survivor where people bring goats to the end. But now you're like, let's all just go together with the toughest people. So we're all competing against each other. And we're going against Tyson, who we know can outrun us and out stamina all of us and go twice as fast. We saw that swimming challenge. We've seen like everything. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
It's wild. I don't know why
Like,
people
finals-
aren't trying to get out the biggest players.
Finals are going to come down to like stamina and like being smart too. And it's like, that Tyson's smarter and faster than you. I mean, I think they know that it's going to be really hard to get him out. So you could like resign yourself to getting him out.
Yes.
But it's funny just to be like, I want to go with him.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably
Mhm.
lying to us, but it's just funny to hear them say it.
Yeah, they sound stupid.
Yeah.
To put it lightly.
Like, what are you doing, gums? Come on. That's stupid.
You're making Survivor look bad. Come on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Come on. Yeah.
Sarah's the only woman not qualified for the final. And boy, does that make us happy, right, Max?
Dude, but she's so tough. She's a badass. Dude, she keeps telling us she's a badass. Badasses don't get qualified, okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Badasses-
she's so cocky for someone that's not qualified for the final.
badasses never even get in the top 3 of any challenge, which is true. She's never been in the top 3. Badasses try to get thrown in, and no one will throw them in.
Yeah.
Okay?
She did get in the top 3 in this challenge today.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was second to Angela.
Up until this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Badasses talk shit and can't back it up.
I gotta say, I'm absolutely loving the edit that she is getting this season.
So funny.
It's amazing. I feel like we're finally seeing the true Sarah. Survivor gave her these really nice edits, and I've never I always felt like there was something off with all these edits. I never really liked her. I thought she was kind of boring. And Survivor always gave her these really nice edits. I'm so glad to see her as her this time around.
But she's a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's
I
a
have
true
to say,
villain.
I don't mind. I don't really mind her being on the season.
She's a character you love to hate for sure.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. And it's funny because she's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like, Angela doesn't deserve to be here. She hasn't proven herself. I'm like,
You haven't proven yourself.
I'm like, you haven't done jack shit.
She talks a big game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm like, your win on Survivor was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but this is the challenge, you know? Like, don't get me wrong here, okay? Like, if you want to talk shit about how good you are at Survivor, like you can do that. Like, you're good.
Yeah, you
but
can back that up.
you
Yeah.
can back that up. Like, we all respect your Survivor game, you know, but you can't here, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff about Ben and his friend was very touching. I could definitely see how that would be hard for him. The stuff that vets deal with, it's definitely like super difficult. So
Yeah, from what we saw in Survivor, he deals with this a lot. I think he gets very emotional about his days in the military. So yeah, it was kind of a sweet moment, you know,
Yeah.
that and at the bar scene where they're like honoring him and everything. I thought that was very sweet. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
And on Survivor, he was even like closer to his last tour, so he was like definitely dealing with some stuff there. And I wonder
Yeah.
if you know, I just wonder how hard it is for him like daily.
Oh yeah,
know?
with
I can't
PTSD,
even.
definitely.
Yeah, I can't imagine
To have a
how
friend
rough
die
that
in
is.
your arms, it's like horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I
awful.
remember what was it? I think it was the season he won, where they brought up his other veteran buddies with him onto the stage after he had won, and he got like super emotional.
Yeah,
with
that was
it
really
was like
nice.
a really big moment for him. Yeah,
That's the side of Ben that I really like. I like how he's able to like show his emotions and stuff. It's like,
totally. I love that
you know,
about him.
not
Yeah.
that people, you know, it's okay that people don't show emotions, but for TV, it's
So
like
we
really
shit
good that
on
he's
Ben a
able
lot,
to.
but Ben really is a sweetheart of a person. Like,
Yeah,
he
he's
really,
like a really good guy. Yeah,
like IRL, he would be totally a guy that you'd want to hang out with. I think.
yeah. But he's a quitter. He's a quitter of games. You can't quit games. It's bad, Ben. Quitting is bad. He quit a game. Ben, he quit Survivor. He quit.
Can you imagine playing Monopoly with this guy? And he's just like, you know what? This isn't about the money anymore. This is about the friends that I made along the way. And then he just gets up and leaves. And everyone's like, fuck you, Ben. Why did you quit?
Dude, someone has Boardwalk. You have Marvin Gardens. Ben has Park Place. And then he quits. And then that guy gets fucking Park Place all of a sudden. And then they control and then they're able to build hotels and shit just because Ben quit. And then they get to win the game because Ben quit. That's not fair.
You're not going to make any friends like that.
Because he quits and he goes, Sarah, I want you to win the game. Like, that's fucking bullshit, Ben.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah,
he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again.
Really great guy, but not in games. Because he'll let Sarah get hotels on Boardwalk and Park Place. Okay.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
When you pay Monopoly, do you do the thing where like what's that thing that people do where like they put money on like free parking or something? You like
if you land on free parking, you get whatever came from like the tax spaces that you land on, or like the getting out of jail money that you have to put in.
Yeah, do you do that?
I have. I don't know if I do it consistently. It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I don't do that, but if people are doing that, I'm like, okay, but I'm like, it's not really canon for Monopoly, and it doesn't really make any sense.
You take out the rule book and you go, excuse me, nowhere in the rule book does it say that free parking.
Why when you park your car for free would you get money? It's just there was an open parking spot. What, you find money for?
Well, maybe a dad invented the game because, you know, dads, when they find a parking spot that's free, it's like hitting the jackpot. So that's probably where it comes from. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not buying it, but okay.
It's a moral victory. Really.
Yeah, it's a moral victory to get money. little amateur. The challenge having a blast. I think this challenge was a bit of a snooze because they wouldn't spray each other. if they
Oh my god, I know that pissed me off. It was like, well, what's the point of them being there then? They're helping each other. Fuck that.
if they had sprayed each other, it would have been a fun challenge. But because it wasn't, it was just them running up and down these things that, besides two people falling, were very easy to do.
They should have made it one giant water blaster, and TJ was in control of it. TJ
Yeah,
would have loved that. TJ
definitely.
would have been the biggest devil. He'd have
'Cause
been shooting it right in their face the
It
entire
seemed
time.
incredibly easy because they just sprayed the soap off of it.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Yeah, nobody slipped and fell off unless they were jumping from the boat.
Yeah, like
they
people
missed it a
falling
little,
all the
yeah.
time in slow motion and shit. It would have been awesome.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, people screwing in things and putting in a flag. Whoop-de fucking do-da-day.
Yeah.
It's like the free parking rule. It doesn't do anything for me.
It's not in the rules.
It's not in the rules. I disagree.
If you were the Big Brother if you were on Big Brother, you would be the one in the storage room all the time looking at the rule book, wouldn't you?
I think it's sick that the rule book is there. I would definitely. I mean, you have nothing to
Oh.
read except for the Bible. I'm not going to read the Bible. I'd be reading the fucking rule book.
Does Julie put Bibles in there?
Julie goes in. She puts the Bible. She puts the Bible.
The only TV they're allowed to watch every week is God 101.
That's exactly what I was going to say. She puts VHSs of God 101 that she put in there.
What a nightmare.
Yes. And in Orwell, she puts like a Build-A-Bear squeeze me type thing that says her quotes that are like, love everyone.
Yeah. Psalm 417.
Yes.
Oh man.
Tyson keeps talking about how he's like, the Survivor guys want to stick together, but I don't totally trust it, so I have to win. Do you think it's because he's worried that Ben's going to quit?
Yeah, probably.
He's like, it's not going to fall apart because somebody could lose and Ben could quit, and then all the Survivor guys are gone.
Or maybe it's because he's been pretty close with Angela this whole time and he knows that they don't like that. I think that's probably part of it.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah. Yep.
So Ben and Enzo go first with Sarah and Kayla spraying the things, and they just make it really easy. Enzo cuts himself.
See,
How
this
did
is
he
why
cut
this is why he doesn't participate in challenges.
Yeah.
Because things like this happen, okay?
Yeah, the next challenge is like, yo, I don't want to cut myself on the water again. The water cut me, yo. I cut myself on the water.
I had anywhere between 2 and 17 stitches. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, yo. Ben ran so fast on this. We got a non-Kiki confessional from Danny. That's how fast Ben
Crazy.
was. I was like, yo, he's talking about non-Kiki? This is wild.
Yeah, he's going to die.
Yeah.
He didn't mention Kiki.
You didn't talk about me?
Oh, so I just don't exist anymore in your mind, huh, Danny? Huh?
Sarah and Kayla go, and yeah, Ben's like, I just love Enzo. Enzo's so cool. Oh my god.
Everybody loves Enzo.
Man, I know. So Kayla, she beefs it, she eats it, she fucks it up. This is what she said at the end of it.
I'm sorry, Mom.
She apologizes to her mom. I thought that was funny because usually when people apologize to their mom on the challenge, it's when they like hook up with someone or they do a dance on like a stripper pole or something. I think it's funny when they apologize to their mom for like fucking up a challenge.
Her mom must be like Kiki. You know,
Yes.
you don't want to come home with bad news.
You disappointed me by falling in the water on that challenge that you weren't even up for elimination, and you're qualified for the final, so it doesn't matter whatsoever.
She's disowned now.
Yes.
She's disowned. Yep.
She's
And
like,
rightfully
"Yeah,
so.
You can strip on poles, you can hook up for whatever you want, even though you're engaged, but
Don't you slip on that soap.
don't you slip on that soap.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, yeah. Sarah has a good run on this. She does well.
Not good enough, per usual.
But she's the best person there. She's a badass.
She's a badass. Yes. She's like, this is what cops do. We run on slick surfaces over water. This is in our training. We do this all the time.
I mean, in Minnesota, maybe.
Maybe that's true.
Frozen lakes. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, actually, she maybe has run on lakes before.
Yes. I think she's from Wisconsin, but same thing.
Oh,
Same
is she
thing.
Wisconsin? Sorry.
I think so.
It was. I knew it was one of those Midwest, those northern.
Same
Midwestern
shit,
states.
right? Coastal elitist right here.
Yeah, you are.
Dude, if there's not a beach,
I'm an altitude elitist. I think everyone that's at sea level is pathetic.
yeah. Yeah, so we get Dominic and Tyson next with Angela and Cache. They don't get sprayed, and Tyson says that Angela is the best ally he's ever had on the show. Man, Jervis must be pissed off right now. He's like, we stole all that food and ate it, and Angela didn't steal food with you and ate it.
First Monica gets second place, and now this.
Yeah.
Come on.
Weren't they like the coconut bandits or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. They
come
were
on.
close. They were tight. They were tight.
They were really tight. They were like a really good alliance. And he's like, Angela's the best?
But what about Tyson and Coach? Huh? Coach
Yeah,
even,
I
too.
know what was Tyson's name on that one? You know how he gave everyone names?
Yes.
Like I think
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I cannot remember.
like
what his
Stephen
nickname
Fishbeck was like the wizard.
Yes. Yes, I love that.
Like TJ was like JT was like the warrior or something.
I know, he's probably the jester or something.
The jester, yeah, probably.
Tyson. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very insulting. I'm looking on Twitter to see if Jervis said anything about it. Wow, he's not verified. That's really... Oh, he didn't tweet about it. Wow, he must not be watching the channel. I think he was just too hurt.
Yeah. He might be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cache and Angela go. Yeah, Tyson has to really convince Dominic not to spray Angela. You can tell he's really ready on the trigger to just fire away.
Yeah. Aiming right for her eyes.
He's like, I hate Ange. It reminds me of my wife's sister, who I don't get along with either. Her name's also Ange. Then he calls her Ange.
I don't know what my wife is gonna think about me spraying these girls, but I have to do it.
Yeah. He's gonna go home and his wife's gonna be like, I saw you doing that wet t-shirt contest, Dominic. I saw you. I saw you spray that Love Island girl.
The divorce papers are on the table, honey. I warned you. Before you went on the show.
I also love that he calls her Ange. It's just so like it's just so like New York. Like nobody else calls her Ange. Nobody calls her Ange. It's so funny. Yeah, Tyson really had to be like, "You're good with Ange. You're good with Ange," and I was like, "Fine, I'll put the gun down," you know. But he had his finger on the trigger the whole time. Like, ready. He's like, one false move and I'll fire away. I'll get her.
I'm not gonna get second place again. It's not gonna happen again.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is where Sarah says that she doesn't think Angela's proven herself. She hasn't proven herself.
I disagree.
Yeah. What about after today? Then did she prove herself? No, she's not a badass. Did she say
she throws a lot of shade at Angela this whole episode? And it's like, you have no legs to stand on, Sarah. You're the only woman not qualified for the final.
Did she say that she'd throw herself into an elimination against an injured guy for absolutely no reason, for when she wouldn't make any money and wouldn't even qualify for the final, just to do nothing?
Yeah. Yeah, she'd get destroyed by Enzo in that.
Yeah, it's
She
it's
was
a
absolute. It's a
it's-
size thing.
It's a size thing, Sarah. It's we're not. It's not even. It's not a gender thing. It's a size thing. Sarah's really tough. It's just size. Like,
I was really hoping that she did get thrown in there because
Yeah.
I wanted to see her get pummeled.
yeah, it's just
I was hoping it would be Danny and Sarah. That's what I was hoping.
no, that'd be bad.
No, that'd be great. Max, that'd be great.
No, he would just walk into her. He wouldn't even run.
Oh no, I want him to run full speed.
He would just stick his hand out. It's Danny. He's so nice. He would just stick his hand out and he would just slowly walk and just push her backwards. You know, he would just be like,
Yeah.
Sarah, we're not going to do this. You know, he'd be like, I'm not.
And she'd
putting
be
my
like,
hand-
"No, I'm a badass." And
She'd be like-
she'd be swinging her arms, but they can't reach Danny
Exactly.
because he has her too far at arm's length.
Do you think Danny's gonna plow into a woman? He'd be like, no way. He'd just push her backwards. He'd be like, we ain't doing this.
Well, if
You know.
Kiki told him to, then that's what he would.
Oh,
do.
he'd be like, Kiki would want me to plow into Sarah.
Yeah, Kiki's gonna kill me if I don't kill Sarah.
Yeah. Kiki said, do whatever it takes. She specifically told me to tackle Sarah.
Specifically, Sarah. It was weird.
Yes, it was weird.
Oh, jeez.
David and Danny go. We get our Kiki.
If Kiki was here, she would tell me, ain't nothing more important than the moolah. Go get your money, baby.
Yeah, go get your money, baby.
Yeah, and bring
Too
it
bad
home.
He can't.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
I'm getting
Why?
worried. I'm getting worried that
He's a
he's
professional athlete.
somehow he hasn't won a challenge yet. How is this possible?
I guess they don't do drills like this at training camp or anything. Or during
They should. They should
practices.
soap the
They
field.
should do this.
They should soap the turf at Cowboy Stadium.
They should get some super soakers, and they should really be doing this. I think this would really help running routes and running rounds and stuff. You know,
Yeah, I think it'd be good.
I think this is what would take the Cowboys to the next level, help them win a playoff game. You know, really step things up.
Absolutely, absolutely. It would teach Prescott to get out of the pocket without slipping. It'd be really good. Yes.
It might help him with. It wouldn't help him with clock management, but maybe they could add a clock. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Something like that. I really liked this part with David. He realizes that he's
I'm probably running like a grandpa.
he realizes he's grandpa running. You know, we've all been there. We start running and we're
Every
like,
day of my life.
oh, I'm grandpa running, and he realizes he needs to run more like a dad, at least. You know, you gotta shift into
Yeah.
dad mode so
Yeah.
you don't get last.
I do baby running. I like to flail my legs. and-
Yes.
Yeah. And I go,
Yes. Maybe they're shooting out of order, but I'd be like, Enzo's out, so I'm just gonna run. Oh no, Enzo's not out. Nobody's fallen in. So yeah,
no, he never DQs. He's just slow because of his
yeah, you
injury.
can't run like a grandpa.
Yeah,
You got to
can't do
pick it up.
It was weird how he was mimicking having a walker in his hands as
Yeah,
he was
I was-
running. I was like, why are you doing that, David?
Well, because
I'm probably running like a grandpa.
I'm like, you're definitely like your grandpa. You're doing the walker thing. I don't know why you're doing that. It's like a weird, slow jazzercise, you know, shopping cart
Yeah.
with putting the stuff in the shopping cart. He's doing the walker.
And then when he was grabbing the things to put in, his hands were shaking.
Yeah, he was really leaning into it. He was
The
like,
the arthritis.
he was putting his like reading glasses on to like read things. I was like, you're stopping. How are you stopping? Oh, can you help me, TJ? I seem to have lost something.
TJ yells something to him, and he goes, "Huh?
Ah!
What? Is it done yet? Is it over? I need to take a nap."
I have to get home for FDR's fireside chat.
It makes sense now why he crashed in the car challenge last episode. Yeah.
I'm used to a horse and buggy.
The steering wheel's too high. I can't see over it.
He's just always in grandpa mode.
Is there a Denny's around here?
Yeah. It's weird, man.
Weird guy. Weird guy.
Yeah. Justine and Alyssa, they do great because they're amazing. And this is where Angela,
Yes.
I think she finally appreciates what Alyssa brings to the table and is like, we got to work together. And I'm like, why weren't you already working together?
They should have been. Yeah.
You're two powerhouse ladies. Let's get it going. You're both big brother. More
It
important,
is strange. I think for
like,
some reason,
both-
Angela.
big brother.
I think for some reason Angela really felt left out of the Big Brother group because it was mostly people from that last season.
Oh, yeah.
I think that has something to do with it. But she should have tried with Alyssa, especially after Alyssa took out Xavier.
Yeah.
Try, you know.
It just seems it's like, okay, like the Survivor guys are working together, or like the whole thing. It seems like the Love Island women are working together. It's like, wouldn't you try to think about like the gender, since all the genders are working together? It's like, wouldn't you try to get the Big Brother women work together sooner? But hey, she got to work. And I like how she like proposes the Survivor guys working together with the Big Brother women before she even talks to Alyssa. It's a very interesting thing. And Alyssa's like, okay, sure.
Well, hey, if you haven't really talked much to Alyssa the whole season, then it's best to bring something on the plate
Exactly.
to her. I think it's smart thinking.
No, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
It's an offer she can't refuse.
that's right.
Leo goes and they all say that they expected Leo to fall. That's rude.
But cats always land on their feet. What the fuck are they talking about?
Exactly.
Idiots.
But they also he's doing so well that they say Danny says that that Tyson's not even making jokes, and Tyson says he's nervous. Leo's doing so well.
Yeah, Leo was pretty pissed at Tyson last episode, so I do get that. Yeah.
I think I just walked on water. I don't know about you guys, but officially, you could call me King Leonidas of Argentina.
Gracias, challenge!
Thank you. You walked on water. Jesus.
He's got such great sound bites, Leo.
I know.
Amazing sound bites. He's great. He's great. Oh man.
And Desi just falls right in.
She eats it. Yep.
She eats it. She had this to say though.
The only silver lining here is that it's a men's elimination.
I have one more silver lining though, Ben. She got a confessional.
I thought you were gonna say she got to go.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
She got to go swimming in the water.
Oh, that's no. She got to talk on the show.
That's amazing. It's so cool. They've been doing her dirty this season. We've gotten barely anything from her, really.
It's like she only gets to talk if like it's essential that she talks.
Sucks.
I know, I like her, but
I know.
only if it's essential. Only if it's like, well, she fell in, so I guess
She has to say something.
she has to say something.
She has
Like,
to say, "I
she
fell."
won. So she gets a couple lines.
Yeah, she gets to say, "I fell in the water."
But I mean, I think her main thing is that like she's either getting left out of things or she like wants to be left out of things. So
Yeah, like her big episode when she had won was like, "I want to stay out of the drama that's happening."
no, but I think she also was like, now we can finally tell what's going on too, she said. So I think
Yeah.
that like her and David were like, we don't really know what's happening. So I
Mhm.
think that like she's not really involved.
Yeah,
And also maybe she's not like giving big jokes. So that combination,
Yeah.
you're not.
she needs to start talking about Kiki. Then she's going to be on the air.
I thought you were saying kitty cats.
Kiki,
Cats or Kiki?
cats or Kiki, you're going to get on the show.
be on the show.
Or if you compliment TJ and how he looks,
Yes. Well,
then you'll get on the show.
yeah. So Enzo gets stitches and a first class pass to elimination.
Pretty cool.
Angela wins and Ben wins by 2 seconds. Wow, Leo. A little bit faster, a little bit further from grandpa mode, and you could have been safe. Who do you think Leo would have put in elimination against Enzo? I have no idea.
Do you think he would have? Well, I don't think Leo's good with Enzo, isn't he?
I think so.
So he wouldn't put in Tyson, even though he hates Tyson. I really don't think he would, because he wouldn't want Enzo to go.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe he'd put Sarah in if she bugged him enough.
Yeah, he might have actually put in Sarah.
Yeah.
She would ask him.
Or Danny, if Danny asked. I don't know. They're the only two that haven't, right?
Yeah.
No, I think there's
Danny
one more who
wasn't
hasn't qualified.
asking though because it wasn't enough money. So Danny
Yeah.
didn't want to go in.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would send in Danny.
So maybe it would have been Sarah. It might have been.
But like, who would his initial nomination be of like a guy? Would it be like Dominic?
Maybe. I know Angela wouldn't let him do Tyson. That's for sure.
I just don't think it would. Oh yeah, because Angela's involved too. So it'd be Angela and Leo
They'd have to come
together.
They'd have to compromise something.
It could be Dominic.
Yeah. I would have liked to have seen that.
Or
because Leo wouldn't have let her off the hook so easily. He would have, I think Leo was so pissed at that side of the house that he wouldn't have backed down. He would have been like, no, this is who I want.
I think it could have been David too.
Yeah.
I think David probably, they would have probably just been like, let's just settle on David. Like
it's
Obviously-
David. So, people won't even know he's gone tomorrow, and people won't even know.
Because Angela had that alliance going with Dominic now, and they probably wouldn't have wanted to do it, and they probably just been like, let's just do David. We obviously can't agree on anything,
Yeah.
Or Leo would have forced a draw, and then him and Angela would have had to go into elimination or something.
Yep. Yep.
And she would have beat him in Hall Brawl.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh boy.
Let's get to deliberation because I just love this. I got this.
How many stitches?
Maybe 3.
Jeez, man.
Maybe 2, but I'm gonna say 3 because it sounds.
It sounds cool.
Sounds
You were
better.
bleeding
Definitely
everywhere,
sounds
though.
Sounds better if you say 3, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
only 0. I didn't actually get stitches. I didn't get stitches, yo.
Move aside, Sarah. There's a new badass in town.
I just put on a band-aid and Neosporin, yo. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 8.
Is that a Hello Kitty band-aid on there? Enzo?
Yeah, the doctor gave me a lollipop, yeah, but I'm gonna say 8 stitches.
Yo, I think I broke my fucking leg, dude.
Yeah. Can you believe that Enzo didn't name names because nobody will name names? Because
Good God, I'm
name
over it.
names.
They're boring. First the water blasters, and now this. What a bunch of jerks.
But I think I know why Enzo didn't name names, Ben. I have a theory. I want you to
Okay,
listen,
what's
I
that?
want you to listen to this.
I'm from the street, bro. I'm no pushover, bro. We know this. I want your money, whoever you are, whoever Ben and Angela throw in. I'm gonna see red, and I'm coming for that money.
He's from
He's
the
not a rat.
He's from the streets. He's not a rat.
Yeah.
They just get
Yeah.
stitches. He has, he lives he's got to have a code. So
He's got his own version of a Kiki back home, if you know what I mean. If he doesn't keep his mouth shut, then he might be
like he can't.
Max's friend's dad is gonna kill him.
Yes. So he wants to be able to keep adjusting insurance for at least a few more years.
Yeah. But then he's out for good. He's out.
Yeah, you can get out, sure.
Yeah. No, but Florida, man.
Yeah.
I can still do some work. I could do both.
Yeah.
Just in the wintertime, I go down there.
You never get out.
When you did this, you made a commitment for life.
But yeah, he just wants money, Enzo. He wants the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's out. Angela talks to Ben and proposes the whole Survivor guys, her and Alyssa alliance. Now, I'm thinking this is actually not the best person to talk to about it because Ben is obsessed with Sarah.
Yeah. That's his ride or die.
They're biffles and ride or die in real life too.
But wouldn't it come across as insincere if she was like, "Oh, I want to be with Sarah too"? Like that would be so insincere. So,
I know.
Like, she's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I know. I'm just like, will this work? But Ben
Yeah.
seems to be entertaining it, but I just can't see him flipping on Sarah.
No.
But
It's a compromise. It's a compromise situation. They're so obviously on opposite sides of the house, and Angela and Tyson are definitely against Ben and Sarah, and vice versa. And so they had to come to a compromise, I think.
So the compromise is like he can be in this alliance, but still also be in alliance with Sarah.
Yeah. Do you think Ben's mind works that way, though? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Ben is just such a loyal, like ride or die type person, and he has it to a point where sometimes he has tunnel vision, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think he always likes the idea of Survivor strong. So I think part of that plan from Angela is really solid.
But it's not Survivor strong because they're leaving out
Survivor guys strong. Yeah.
They're leaving out Sarah and Desi, the star of the season.
Yeah. None of this matters because he's gonna quit. He's gonna quit.
It's gonna give Park Place to Sarah. It's gonna ruin the show.
He's gonna be in the lead in the final, and he's gonna just quit, and someone else will win.
If he quits, can they at least let Leo come back?
I would love that.
Yeah.
By my count, he still has like 5 lives left, so he should be able to come back.
I concur.
No.
Dominic and Ben talk, and Ben's like, what do you think about this plan? And Dom's like, well, I never worked with Ange before, but it's not a bad idea. This is the challenge. It's not Survivor. You got to be flexible.
I mean, we're very close. I call her Ange. Nobody else does.
Yeah.
So I might as well start working with her.
Just don't tell my wife. Alyssa's obviously on board because Alyssa's like, oh, I have people to work with again. Okay.
Yeah. This is great for Alyssa.
Yeah. Danny says he's down, but he's always down for stuff. But he's like, I don't know if this is really going to work or whatever's going to go down. But he's like, yeah, I'm down. Why not?
Really seems like Tyson and Danny are on the same page. I could be wrong because we haven't seen a whole lot of that stuff and where Danny stands in the house, but it does seem to me that they're close.
It feels like Danny knows that he's in a good place and like nobody's really targeting him or anything because he doesn't have any money or anything, and he's not like winning, so people aren't really like threatened by him either, and he has like good social standing, so there's not really big concern. But I think he's probably just concerned because he's not qualified,
right? Yeah,
so he's probably like, this is all good for me, I'm in a good position, but I need money.
Yeah, he really does.
He said earlier in the episode, he was like, yeah,
I'm getting worried because I actually really would like to see him in the final.
Me too.
I really would, because he's like one of the best athletes there, and
allegedly,
I really want to see him compete. I don't know.
Allegedly one of the best, Ben.
Right? Yeah.
Come on, Danny.
Danny, come on. Yeah.
No.
All he has to do is get there, and I know Danny will have a chance at winning. He's just got to get there.
I would be like, yeah, alliances are great, but like, can you guys give me some money?
I know.
I'd be like, can somebody who has money get into elimination so I can just throw myself in, basically? Because like, you might as well, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Unless it's Tyson, then I'm like,
well, that's what I was just thinking. Is it could be dicey if like, what if Tyson accidentally, gets DQ'd? Like, what happens if he slips on the soap? And then it's Danny's last chance to get in there, and now it has to be Danny versus Tyson. You got to take your opportunities where you can get it.
I don't know how many episodes this is, so I don't even know like how close we are to the final.
I think now that they've split it up between guys and gals,
It's probably 12.
Yeah, because I gotta think that
There's got to be like 4 episodes of this.
because how many people are in the final again?
I don't know.
Okay.
It can change.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I bet it's no more than 12 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'll probably end the same time that Big Brother does, which is like end of September. So.
And right around when Survivor starts.
Yeah, because we're at episodes 8, so like there's no way that it's just gonna end like in 2 episodes. That wouldn't make any sense.
That's why they split it to guys elimination versus gals elimination.
We've done 2 single eliminations. Now we're at the final. That'd be like so weird,
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
No, it's fun. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I did like the switch to single to sync till you're on your own. That's fun.
Yeah. Well, especially now that it's getting down to the wire, it's like just booting off 2 people at a time. Give them their moment. Give them their screen time when someone gets booted off. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, David is like, every time an elimination happens, I'm bracing myself to be put in. I refuse to be blindsided. I'm like, well, at least you accept that, you're always, you're disposable in the eyes of it's true though. He's always on the chopping block.
How can you be blindsided if you know that you're always an option? I don't understand.
Well, that's true. That's what he's saying. He knows it.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, it just sucks. I feel bad for him. Like, he can't get into like these social dynamics. Like, he's not even in Big Brother. They like don't care about him.
Yeah. Enzo is like his only guy there. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is.
I don't know. What is the deal with David? He seems like a very nice guy. He seems like a very normal, nice guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. They're all reality TV people. Okay. Do you think they're normal, nice people, Ben?
I think a few of them are, yeah.
Normal? Do you think they're normal? They're on reality TV, Ben.
You're right. They're a bunch of little
reality
cats.
TV contestants. How many of them have we interviewed?
They're all cats or snakes.
They're cats and snakes, Ben. We interviewed these people. They're not normal.
Oh, I was so thrilled to see them go to a bar.
Yeah, but why weren't they getting wasted, throwing bad shots, humping each other, sucking face?
It might have been inappropriate when they're cheersing in the memory of this veteran to be twerking. Max, I think that might be the reason.
Afterwards.
After.
Like hours later.
Right. When enough time has passed to where it's appropriate to twerk.
You're like, when are we going to get that? Like the next night or something.
Yeah. You could tell this whole thing meant a lot to Ben, though. Again, Ben, Ben is such a Jekyll and Hyde character because there's moments where I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, there's moments where I'm like, Ben, you're so obnoxious and things like that.
Quitter.
You're such a quitter. And then there's other moments where I'm like, Ben, he's such a sweetheart.
I like him honoring his friend.
Yeah.
I feel deeply for him, Yeah.
Yeah. He's a sweetie pie. He is.
But yeah. Leo says that if Angela keeps him, he will name his 4th cat after Angela because he named his 3rd after Alyssa.
Yeah.
Why wasn't this enough to not throw him in, Angela? Like, what else do you need? Do you think he should have said, I'm now naming my 3rd after you, Alyssa is off the table? Do you think that would have done anything, Ben?
Maybe. Yeah. Or maybe he says, my first child, I'll name Angela.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't. I think cats mean more to him than children.
You might be right.
Yeah,
that might be that actually might be a step down.
You're talking to the cat guy.
They are his babies.
Enzo's talking about the 3 stitches, not 2, 3. And he's saying that he's worrying about being able to compete, but definitely while competing, he really seemed fine. Probably like adrenaline, and also like it was just 2 stitches. Maybe it wasn't that bad. I don't know how bad it actually was. Really hard to tell. But also, like in Hall Brawl, you don't have to run like that much.
Yeah. Maybe they give him a little steroids too beforehand to boost his energy. You know,
like banned steroids, like MLB people take.
No, just like to boost a little bit. Yeah,
a little human growth hormone.
Just a little injection.
A little bit of stuff. And this is where Sarah's like, I know it won't give me enough money, but she says, I think this is the quote, a girl has never gone against a guy in an elimination. By the way, this has happened before in challenge history. So she was wrong. No surprise there. And she says she knows she's a badass and she can do it. Well, you don't get to do it, and so whatever.
Yeah. Too bad. Go cry. Bye-bye.
Also, like, do you think she would have said she could do it if he wasn't injured?
No, I don't think she.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh, he's injured.
Her eyes lit up when he was like, "Oh, 17 stitches."
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I can just go in there and kick him in the shin, and then I'll win."
Yeah, I'm gonna kick his stitches open.
Yes, I'm gonna whip out my taser in the middle of the match and just fucking get him. The cameras will never catch it.
Right when they collide, you hear this pop, pop, and then as she's running to the bell, Enzo's just on the ground, and there's blood, a pool of blood.
Oh my god.
Is that too dark? Was that too dark?
Pretty dark. I mean, how was Sarah thinking she was gonna beat him? Well, she didn't know what the elimination was.
Yeah, yeah.
But she was certain.
She was. She really was. Yeah.
Deathly certain.
Yeah.
She had that.
How did she not know it was going to be like an insurance adjusting competition?
She had that killer instinct.
Yeah. We're going back to that now.
Well, we are going back to it because it's Hall Brawl time, Ben.
Yeah, buddy.
Why are Ben and Angela dressed so formally? Did you notice this?
I didn't notice. What were they wearing?
She's wearing like a red dress. He's wearing
tuxedo.
He's wearing a button-down shirt. The sleeves are rolled up, but he's wearing a red tie and a vest over it. I'm like, why are it's an elimination. And like, why is this a formal event? Did you guys?
The way
go
you
out to
describe
dinner
it sounds
before?
like he's dressing as a bellhop or something.
It was very strange. I've never seen Ben in such a nice little outfit.
Yeah, well, it's a special occasion. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the Hall Brawl. Yes.
Line up for the Hall Brawl.
The second I see it, I'm like, Danny, go in, Danny, go in. But his rationale for not going in makes sense. He's like, I like Enzo, and I wouldn't make enough money to go in, so there's really no point to going in.
I don't want him to go into a coma.
Yes,
I like him, and I don't want him to go into a coma.
Yeah. But I get it. He's like, yeah, but if there was enough money, I would definitely go in. But there's really no point.
I mean, I think that's what we all wanted to see was Danny doing Hall Brawl this year.
Yeah.
And we didn't get that chance. So
No.
boo. Yeah.
So
maybe they'll do it again. Maybe.
Yeah, they're just gonna do Hall Brawl again.
Do it every time until Danny can
Hall Brawl.
get in. Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna do something else, but it malfunctioned. So hall brawl is what's happening.
The algorithm has paired up Danny versus Sarah.
Yeah. Wait, the algorithm's back. Shut up.
It's sick. Okay.
So we get Leo. Angela says she's returning the favor, and Ben said Enzo wanted the money. It's just obvious that he was like the choice because he's not in the alliance and he's Amazing Race.
Yeah.
So he was the choice.
Sucks.
Obvious.
Makes you wonder for Kayla's future, because I mean I know she's in with everybody, but
yeah,
if they keep drawing these lines of per show, then she might be screwed.
Kayla or Cachet.
Yeah,
but Kayla's more of a threat, so they would probably put in Kayla.
Yeah,
unless who's in
or Justine.
It depends on
Justine's a threat too.
It depends on who's in there.
Yeah,
like if they want to slam dunk or not, they want to save them or not.
Yeah,
depends on like what the dynamic is. But yeah, those three are. And it depends on who wins. So many possibilities. We need the algorithm back.
Either way, I feel like you got to be feeling pretty good if you're a Survivor guy right now on this show.
Yeah, for
they're
sure.
They're sitting very pretty.
The odds are in their favor.
Yep.
Yeah, and Ben is just like, I'm protecting Sarah because it didn't make any sense for her to go in. I'm protecting her from herself.
Yeah.
And Angela says that Sarah should focus on winning challenges.
It's funny that nobody thinks this is a good idea except for Sarah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's really dumb. I can't believe this is the person that won Survivor Game Changers.
It's so methodical, and now she's like, let me at him for no reason.
It's crazy. Sometimes I just feel like when she gets really angry, she just does not think rationally anymore.
No.
She just blacks out and just she gets those wide eyes. You've seen them, those wide eyes that she has, where she's like, it's frightening.
Imaginary turkey legs. She does it all.
She's scary.
Yeah. Leo is ready though.
Cats come in all shapes and sizes, but today I'm gonna be Leo the lion and show all these fools, all these snakes, what I got cooking. Okay, let's go.
Okay. All these snakes, not fools, snakes. With this kitty cat, I'm not declawed. I got all my claws, front and back. No one touched these. They haven't trimmed them in weeks. I'm ready to scratch.
Yeah. Yeah. But instead he gets Mufasa'd, right?
Yes, he does.
He dies.
This fight was wild. Dude, epic stuff right there between the Meow Meow and Leo. Epic kitty cat battle.
Oh, I just realized we totally forgot to play our other soundbite that we.
Why are you so obsessed with me? I know, right? It's so embarrassing.
Yep, that was that's
folks. We're gonna play
Angela.
that for
Angela
for Sarah being so obsessed with Angela. Yeah.
It's so funny now. I feel like Leo put up a little bit of a fight round one, a better fight than he did the second one.
Yeah. Again, he should have thrown dirt in his eyes.
Yeah, you should have done something,
or kick him in the crotch.
Yeah.
Maybe like slide through his legs and then run for the bell.
People definitely always try that, and it often does not work.
Yeah. Well, he could be a kitty. He could scale the walls.
Yeah.
Why
didn't you do a front flip over him?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or run on the walls Matrix style.
Could have scratched his face like a cat.
Yeah, there's an opening in the helmet.
Yeah, why not?
Scratch
his face.
Yeah, I love after round one they're like still all hype and shit, and Leo goes,
It's like Friday Night Lights right now in this hallway.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Yeah, Tim Riggins, baby, let's go.
Enzo is Riggins.
Yes.
That's scary.
Yeah.
You don't want to go against Tim Riggins in a hall brawl. I'll tell you that much.
It's Friday Night Lights in this hallway. That's definitely never been said before. What a funny reference.
I love it. I love
It's
it.
like a small town in Texas in this hallway. It's not just a football show. It's about community and like a family drama and about inspiration and unity and this coach and bringing people together. And there's a guy and he gets paralyzed and
Is his mantra sometimes clear eyes, full hearts? I ain't doing this, man. I'm not doing it. Yo, I'm not doing this.
Yo.
I got clear eyes. I can see that how far it is down there. I could die, yo. I could die.
Dude, this hall brawl is so epic that we get a second Kiki. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Me and
Amazing.
Kiki have watched this so many times on TV. Babe, I'm here. This is real. I'm watching it live. I'm not in it. I wish I could be, but it is as intense as it looks when we watch it on television.
Kiki, I'm on a TV show. Can you believe it? Kiki, I'm on TV. Look, I'm tapping at the screen. Kiki, look, knock, knock. Kiki, look, I'm stuck inside the TV. Kiki, wow, look, it's like I'm in a box. Woo!
Kiki, put your hands up on the TV. Well, both of our hands will touch right now.
Kiki, get me out. Kiki, break the screen with a hammer.
Break the screen.
I'll get out.
That's sweet. That's very sweet.
Yes.
I love that hall brawl as their favorite challenge too. I love
Yes.
that. They were just hoping Danny could pummel somebody when he got on the show. They really were. It's really cute. It's really cute.
Kiki, it's not as exciting as it is on TV. This is boring. They gotta explain the rules, and then they gotta like do confessionals in between each round. It takes so long, and they run actually slowly. They really speed it up, you know. Like
We have to go over blocking before each shot. Kiki.
without the music. This has really ruined the challenge for me. I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
Gotta have the
Kiki!
music. Gotta have the music.
It's like a Dallas Cowboys game in this hallway. Utterly disappointing.
Oh no. Danny's never gonna come on our podcast now. He's never gonna come on our podcast. You said the one thing you should never say.
It's okay.
This is coming. By the way, Danny, if you are listening to this,
I'm a Jets
this is
fan.
coming. Yes, I was just gonna say this is coming from a fucking Jets fan. So take it for a grain of salt. All right. It takes a lot of balls as a Jets fan to talk shit about any other team.
Dude, Rex Ryan is going to win the Amazing Race. Okay.
Okay.
Good. 1 foot in front of the
Well,
other.
he's got
baby.
such a
He'll
winning
win it.
record as it is. So
Yes.
definitely, absolutely. Enzo really does clobber Leo though. It's I felt bad for Leo. This was not his challenge. Was not.
Yeah, it's not. It was sad.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken, but Enzo, it was fair. Leo, very petty.
He did not want to go out and say goodbye.
I loved it.
It's like the fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all. Listen to this.
Kayla was
I'm not
literally
used to
just
living in a house with a bunch of messy strangers. You guys are all snakes, okay? You all snakes. Minus Kayla and Sarah and Desi. And maybe another couple, I don't know. See you later.
I don't remember their names. I don't know. What's his face and then what's her head? I don't know.
Yeah. You're right though. Kayla's crying.
Yeah, she really had a bond with Leo. I thought that was nice.
And
Very
didn't even
sweet.
go say goodbye to her. Sorry, I'm not.
Sometimes that's how grief works. You just have to cry it out, and you don't get to have a goodbye. You know.
Sorry, I'm not going back into the snake pit just to say goodbye.
Cats don't say goodbye when they're gone. Okay, they just leave.
Fuck,
Okay.
fuck them snakes.
I love it. I love it.
I thought TJ was gonna.
He's like,
jump
I
in
need
and
to hop on a
start-
plane right away and just go fix this credit card problem. So I don't have time to say goodbye.
I really thought TJ was gonna make fun of him, but he was just like, Leo is hanging out, so he's not gonna come out. I thought he was gonna make fun of him. I would have.
Yeah. Leo won't come out from under the couch. He's I swear we have a Leo, but he's he's hiding right now. Yeah. Cuz he's a cat, Max.
Oh,
Yeah, did you get it?
like a kitty cat.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Meow meow's here.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's only one meow meow in the game now.
yeah, take that.
What if he just goes full cat mode now and he's like just doing all the same things Leo was and he's like, this 9 lives question's for me.
Yeah.
How pissed do you think Leo would be? He took my thing.
No.
Then Enzo starts going around to the contestants saying he's going to name a cat after them.
I just really thought that Leo was going to win the whole thing because they kept showing edits of him saying, I'm going to win the whole thing. So I thought that he was guaranteed winner.
It would have been the greatest comeback story you've ever seen. It really would have. Yeah.
I feel like we're not getting a lot of Tyson recently, you know?
No, he's cooled
Tyson.
off a little bit.
I know.
I think he's laying low.
Yeah, he's laying low.
He's getting a lot of sleep. He's getting a lot of naps in, I think, on the
I'm getting
couch. In there.
the snide Tyson remarks, you know?
Yeah, we need it. We need it.
But yeah, another fun episode of the Chow Chow, you know, as we like to call it here on our pod, you know?
We're the Rasks.
Rasks. We got the Meow Meow, the Chow Chow, the Pod, the Rasks. And we just lost 10 subscribers, so that was
Oh man. Well, I hope Sarah gets eliminated next week. That's all I gotta say.
yes. That would be funny.
Let's do another hall brawl.
Angela just throws herself in. She's like, I'm just gonna take her out. Let's just put her out of her misery. Let's just get this over with. I don't need to, but it's just time.
Please, that'd be amazing. I would love that.
Angela's like, I'm bored.
Oh, no, this was good. This was fun.
Yeah,
Good
Angela
episode.
is the ice queen. She is the ice queen. Just like no emotions, just all business. Nothing going on, you know. But she's fun. It's fun how she's the ice queen.
She's a great player. She
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I saw her for Big Brother. It's like really good at stuff, good strategic, but she just doesn't have like she's just like various just like no emotions. Just but it's fun that way, you know. It's like
Normally I hate
interesting.
the showmances on Big Brother, but I gotta say that Tyler and Angela were top tier people.
But then they
on
got
the show.
they got really boring towards the end. It was
Yeah, they did. I remember.
They like ruined it. It was so boring, man. It was so boring. It was
But
like,
as far as showmances go, they were one of the better ones. I
no,
would
but
say.
then they didn't have drama, dude. Like, you need them to fight and stuff, and then be like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work out. They're just like, we love each other. This is great. It's like, no, fight. Come on.
Do something.
Yeah, do something.
Get
Come
her pregnant
on.
inside the house and then propose to her on finale night. Come on.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh man.
Well, we'll see everybody next week. We're probably going to be recording on Friday next week around the same time, but we'll keep you updated. You'll know. We'll let you know.
Yes. And to know, follow us on all of our socials. We're on Twitter, Reality Alert _. We are on Instagram, Reality Alert Podcast. We're also on TikTok, folks. Reality Alert Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Reality Alert. Twitch, where Reality Alert. Yeah. And check out our Patreon, folks. We're covering Love is Blind season 1 right now. We're doing a nostalgic rewatch. These have been a lot of fun to cover. It's a very messy season, and we love it.
May I add how hilarious we are recapping Love is Blind?
It's our bread and butter. It's our bread and butter, baby. It is.
We are so funny. The reviews from us about ourselves are stellar. 10 out of 5 stars. Just incredible.
Exactly.
Best podcast ever.
Folks, only $5 to get all those recaps, all of our F-Boy Island recaps.
And some fun one-offs like MTV. What shows did we do?
Room Raiders.
Next. Stuff like that. Stuff
we did a lot of fun one-offs.
Nostalgia. Ben didn't have cable growing up. I had to introduce him to what he missed. A lot of stuff.
It's true.
I know.
It's very sad.
We're gonna have to do Laguna Beach sometime.
Yes.
This is one of those.
Also, subscribe to our Patreon if you want to know what show we are going to be covering next, because we give that information out early specifically for our rascals over at patreon.com/Reality Alert. We're going to be announcing that soon. So please do check that out.
Yes.
That's it. Stay rascally, everybody.
Bye! It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
It's like Friday Night Lights right now in this hallway.